Hi there, my name is Showit and this is Finance Central. Today's topic is something I've wrestled with in my mind for quite a while now. I have been renting for the past 14 years, and even though I may be able to afford a home, there are just so many things to consider before you make that decision that I am still renting today. I want to share some of these thoughts with you. Please don't forget to like this video and subscribe to my channel to help me grow on YouTube. If you fall in the camp of rent or buy, please comment below with your rationale that I may have missed. First, we should take a look at pros and cons of renting. When you rent, you have to first pay the security deposit and maybe something like a first month's or last month's rent. This is definitely lower than the initial costs of purchasing a home, which will be at least the down payment. Once you are in your rental place, you can live there pretty much as if you own the place. Some responsibilities like having renter's insurance are on you. But if something goes wrong with the electrical, plumbing, etc., you will have little to no responsibility for the maintenance. The landlord takes care of this. Rental leases could be as short as month to month or as long as more than a year. The rental amount will depend on the length of the lease contract, but you still have the flexibility to move whenever for a relatively low cost of breaking the lease, typically an extra month's rent in some cases. So, if you were to have to move due to personal reasons or due to a job change, you don't have to worry about selling your home or renting it out. The cons here are that you will get no tax benefits. I'll talk about these when we get to the buying part. Also, you do not control the increases in rent every time your lease ends. The market determines the price, and you may have to renegotiate with your landlord every time. You will also not be allowed to make any changes to the structure of the home, or sometimes the landlord can prohibit you from having a certain decor in your place. Now let's look at buying. The pros start with the building of equity. This just means that the money you are paying each month toward your mortgage, part of it goes towards owning the home outright someday. So after the term of the loan, the market value of the home is part of your net worth. Typically, one stays in a home for about 5 to 10 years. When you sell after that period, you will have made money if the home prices have appreciated, and you take away any other costs associated with selling the home. You also get tax deductions for mortgage interest and property taxes. This is the government incentivizing you to buy instead of rent. The property taxes are different in each state. Once you move into your own home, you are free to change the decor and landscaping however you please, unless you buy a condo or a historic home. Psychologically, you will have a sense of community, stability, and security. The interest rates can be locked in or refinanced whenever they are lower than what you already have. This means that your monthly payments will most likely be same or less till you pay off the loan. For cons, we have the initial costs that include the down payment and other fees at the time of closing. Anything that goes wrong with your home, you are on the hook for it. As I mentioned earlier, you have property taxes to care of as well. In general, you will be able to afford 1.5 times the mortgage payment as your rent payment simply because of not having to pay the maintenance, property taxes, etc. Also, as we know from looking at an amortization table, you're mostly paying interest for the first few payments before you can start putting a dent in the loan principal. I'm guessing that this is a lot for anyone to consider. A great blog post by J.L.Collins is linked in the description below. It did make me wonder if owning a home as early as possible is really something one should aspire to do. I hope this video was helpful to you. Share it with someone you know will benefit from it. That is it from me for now. I shall see you in the next one. Goodbye and have a wonderful day.